What's up, YouTube? So I'm gonna share with you guys the bad decisions that I made on Turo and also the good decisions that I made on Turo. So last year when I got started, I was just hyped, you feel me, to get started and just I was basically just rushing into scaling, you feel me, because I saw the opportunity to like basically make money without working, right? So me, I've always been like trying to replace a 9 to 5, like for the longest. And then once I saw Toro and I seen people making money and the stories and stuff like that, I wanted to get on there and do the same. But a lot of times, man, people do hide uh the bad side, so they only show like the good side. So with my videos, I want to be fully transparent and honest with you guys, and basically share the mistakes I made, so that way if you guys end up starting Toro, you guys can avoid these mistakes and be successful way sooner than I was. You feel me? So the first biggest mistake that I made was just rushing into Toro, bro. Like, so in my personal opinion, I do think getting used cars is the best route because, say every single month, right? Every single month, bro, months go by quick. 30 days go by quick. So every single month, you gotta make a payment to a car dealership. I wanted to like knock that off. You feel me? So I went the route to get used cars, and I got my first car, which was a Nissan Sentra 2014. And actually, man, you can make some money on Toro because once I put that car on there, I bought this car for 3,600, right? And I put it on Toro, and I was already making like 4, 5, 600 a month off that car alone, which was a used car. And this was actually around the slow time. I started around the slow time too, in like last year toward like the end of July. So within like a couple weeks, I already bought my second car, and then like probably in less than 60 days, I already bought like 3 cars. But with Toro, if you guys are gonna go the route of getting used cars, you guys gotta have cash, man. Like, you guys gotta have a lot in savings, and that's if you guys are trying to scale fast. But from my experience, scaling fast comes with like spending hella money of your own. First, when you get started, it's gonna take up a lot of your investment. It's like it's gonna be a big investment if you guys are gonna scale fast. So if you guys are scaling slow, like if you buy one car and you're waiting like 6 months, bro, you guys are gonna do great on Toro, because that one car alone is gonna start generating income. And then if you working your 9 to 5 with your 9 to 5 and your Toro income on the side with one car, bro, I'm telling you, that's the best way to do it. But me, man, I was just trying to scale fast so I can quit work. And the job I was at that time, man, I hated it. You feel me? So once I got like 3 cars under 60 days, they were making money. Don't get me wrong. My first 2 cars, they were making money. There was nothing wrong with my first 2 cars. The only car that I had an issue was the Chrysler 200 drop top convertible. I bought this car for 3,800. I made a video on it. You guys go check it out and how I got it and stuff like that. But I paid 3,800 for it, and the very next day, bro, check engine light came on, and so I had to spend another 3 grand to fix like the transmission and everything else that was wrong with it. But like now, like thinking back, that was actually one of the best decisions that I made. I made a couple good decisions, and I also made a couple bad decisions. But there's 2 cars that I made good choices on, which was the Hyundai Accent and the Chrysler 200. With these 2 cars on Toro platform, bro, it like held me up. So from last year to now, I've already made like 16 grand from just basically 2 cars, from those 2 cars. And basically I was able to make all my money back plus more to be able to fix my other cars. So I have 2 other cars that's sitting on the sideline right now. And then like I was saying, that's basically the one of the biggest mistakes that I made, was basically just rushing it and not having the capital of like basically the capital to like fix the cars when they break down. So one of my cars I actually set off for like 6 months, which was the Ford Fiesta. This car was a good decision too on buying it, but like I said, the only thing that I did wrong was just rush it. Because when you get used cars, bro, you might not have a car payment, but you're probably gonna have like a couple of issues that you're gonna have to fix up. You feel me? So I had basically got a high interest loan to basically fix my Ford Fiesta, which that single month that I put it on Turo, it did great. It did great. I made like $800 something dollars. And it was my highest earning on Turo. I made like 2,000, close to 2,400. Now this car does run good now and everything. The only thing is that like the AC, I think there's something wrong with the AC blower, because the AC works. Like in the winter time, I could put it on Turo, no problem, because the AC works. It's cool, but it just like in the summertime it's way too hot. Like it just doesn't give out like strong air. Like, but there's a little bit of air coming out of it, but it's just not as strong. So I just put it towards the side. I'm waiting till the summer is over, so that way back to like late September, I'm probably gonna put it back on Turo. And yeah, so I made a series called Road to Saving My Turo Business. So you guys go check that out. You feel me? Yeah, so right now, man, we're getting close to actually saving my Turo business. And the only thing that I actually did wrong was basically just rushing it and not having the money to be able to. I basically didn't even have the money to start up my investment. You feel me? So with Turo, man, if you guys are starting out, you guys want to make a plan and be honest with with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Are you able to like handle a certain situation? Are you able to handle like a 3K emergency or a 2K emergency on fixing your car? Because the thing is, you can actually make money on Turo, but your cars have to be on Turo, and Turo is very consistent, bro. Every month your car is gonna get booked, so you'll make your money back, but it's just like, do you have that upfront money to put up? And so in the beginning, I had the money to basically put up for like maybe 2 cars. So I bought one car for $4,000. I bought another car for another, like I had like around 15K saved up. So instead of like using my whole entire amount of money, I had just basically had 2 cars. And once I started having issues with those 2 cars, I was just fixing those up. And then as you guys can see, I'm still trying to save my Turo business, but things are looking much better than before, bro. And I'm also halfway done of paying my high interest loan, which I only took out like 3K. So I had a high interest loan for like 3K. The monthly payment was 200 because it's only a 3K loan. But that monthly payment, that 200 was just interest. You feel me? So I had to, once I paid them back like 2K, now my monthly payment is like 100, which is not bad because my Turo money will be covering that and everything like that. My insurance gets covered, everything like that. So as of right now, things are definitely turning around, and I'll be making episode 5 soon. And yeah, man, so we're gonna try to save the Turo business and start making money, man. And I can honestly say if you guys ask me if Turo is worth it, I would say hell yeah, bro. The amount of money you put up and the return is crazy. Like for instance, I made a video on the $3,900 car that I bought for the Hyundai Accent. Bro, this car makes me like anywhere from $500 to $800 a month. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like a 4K, 3,900 investment, bro. That's not that much. Like on that return is crazy. Like I haven't seen, and me, I know about investments, bro, because I've been investing since I was like 20. You feel me? So this was actually one of the best investments I made. I just didn't have, because it's expensive. You feel me? Like if you guys are going the cash route, it's very expensive, bro, because you guys got to pay for the car upfront, cash. You know what I'm saying? Like, and most of these cars, like the used cars, because your car can be older than 12 years and it has to have a clean title. Bro, these cars like cost anywhere between $4,000 to $7,000, depending on like how much miles the car has, right? And also, Sometimes you could negotiate and try to get it down to like 3,600, 3,900. It worked for me. That's how I was able to get my first car for 3,600, and then I got the Hyundai Accent for 3,900. And then the Chrysler, I didn't actually have to negotiate. What happened with the Chrysler, bro? With the Chrysler, it was like, bro, it was like a one-time opportunity, and I'm so glad I got this car. It's a drop top convertible. It's a hard top, bro. This is my nicest car that I got. So the story on that car I did share, so you guys go check that out because it's a crazy story. You feel me? I was able to get that car for 3,800 from a dude in Phoenix, but he was selling it for 4,800. He dropped it down to 3,800. He's like, get it tomorrow. If you come tomorrow, you can get it for 3,800. And I was like, what? Yeah. So this was like the best investment that I made. That one and the Hyundai, those were the two best investments that I made. But especially the Chrysler, bro, that's the best investment, bro. Drop top, this car cost like at least like 10 grand. But the dude, he actually made a profit off of me because, like I was saying, he had bought this car from the auction for cheaper than 3K. You know what I'm saying? So that was a win on both of our side. He made a profit, and I'm making hella money on Turo from that car alone. You feel me? That's my top performing car, and I do share how much I make every month. So if you guys have any questions, comment down below. Hit the subscribe button, help me grow my channel, and also support the channel. You feel me? I'm gonna be posting more. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.